Hurricane Katrina had a devastating impact on the Gulf Coast. It flooded 80% of the city of New Orleans and left a disaster zone of 90,000 square miles. More than 500,000 people were displaced. A staggering 275,000 families lost their homes. We all were shocked by the storm and its aftermath. We all sought a means to help. NeighborWorks America stood by its mission to help communities and responded to the crisis. First, we made sure the people we worked with every day were out of harm's way. Colleagues at Neighborhood Housing Services of New Orleans lost their homes and their office was flooded. Voice of Calvary Ministries in Jackson, Mississippi was only slightly more fortunate. We sent funding and 3 mobile units to help these organizations and individuals. One of these RVs was used as a mobile clinic that enabled doctors to see patients all around the region. In a time of such disarray, we also saw an immediate need to get information out. In partnership with Freddie Mac, NeighborWorks America helped man 2 buses with mortgage, insurance, and financial experts to offer free resources to families in distress. We could see that more was needed and would be needed for a long time. We tapped our 30 years of experience with community building and focused our attention on helping families and communities rebuild. This meant educating people, aiding community-based organizations, and supporting affordable housing. And doing it in a new way. We opened 2 offices, one in Jackson, Mississippi, and one in New Orleans, to do outreach to communities and to new partners. We built partnerships with 30 organizations we had not previously worked with. We delivered $10 million in grants and technical assistance to support evacuees and for recovery and rebuilding. This unprecedented crisis called for unique responses. Helping people deal with their individual needs led us down several paths. Along with the FDIC, NeighborWorks America developed a comprehensive homeowner guide entitled Navigating the Road to Housing Recovery. This free step-by-step guide gave vital information related to housing recovery. But written material was not enough. People needed to talk with trained counselors. NeighborWorks America staff designed a training program for housing counselors on how to advise homeowners on the funds offered for recovery. These counselors have helped over 7,000 people. As the recovery moved into a longer-term effort, NeighborWorks America focused on helping partners create permanent housing resource centers. In places like Pascagoula and Mandeville, these centers provide information and instruction on house construction and rehabilitation, foreclosure prevention, and pre- and post-purchase education for home buyers. Neighborhood rebuilding doesn't have a chance, however, without strong local institutions and nonprofits serving their constituents. That's why we gave 500 scholarships to staff of 30 organizations to attend training on everything from homebuyer counseling to building to foreclosure prevention. We brought our Community Leadership Institute to New Orleans so that 350 resident leaders from 50 organizations could work together on strategies for restoring their communities. And why we donated a staff member for more than 6 months to Brad Pitt's Make It Right Foundation, a foundation focused on meeting the needs of the residents of the Lower Ninth Ward and dedicated to creating a solid outreach and counseling program. Most importantly, hurricane-ravaged communities need homes affordable to low and moderate income families. NeighborWorks America directed its energy to advancing the efforts of local groups committed to this purpose. Key was helping build the capacity of these groups. Many were attempting to do far more than they ever had before. In support of their vision, we set a goal of supporting the rebuilding of 10,000 housing units. To help them attain this goal, we contributed $6 million in operating support grants, helped over 700 staff hone their development skills, provided $4 million in financing for the projects, and aided their understanding of green rebuilding. NeighborWorks America's commitment is for the long haul. We remain committed to local organizations as they continue to fulfill their missions. Our hope is that you will maintain your commitment to further recovery of the Gulf Coast. We welcome you to join us either as a partner or a contributor. To do so, go to our website, nw.org. Working together, we can help rebuild one of the nation's most historically significant regions.